Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another few days of eating on WW, counting calories and counting my protein. So let's get into the first day. For breakfast today, I'm going to have my breakfast bento box that I meal prepped. So I have a little fruit salad, a couple of the Amy Lou's sausages, hard-boiled egg, some syrup, and then 3 of the Premier Protein pancakes. I heated these 2 things up. So I'm going to go ahead and have my breakfast. I'll let you know what I think about these. I've not tried them before. I've only tried the Kodiak, but I'll let you know what I think. A couple of updates before I show you what my lunch is going to be today. First, the protein pancakes. I got this box a little smushed because my freezer is really full, so I kind of had to smush it in there. I had these this morning. They are really, really good. Really good. Highly recommend these. I feel like they were better than the Kodiak ones. Macros are pretty close. I can't remember. I know the calories are less on the Kodiak ones, but as far as the protein, I feel like it's either the same or the Premier has more. But the flavor wise, these are much better, and they're like $3 cheaper, at least in my stores. So these are a win. I am starting to take my greens again because my new planner, which I did show you guys, the Clever Fox Meal Planner Pro, it has a place where you can track your veggies, and I kind of just did a little bit last week, but not like consistently. And even though I feel like I eat a lot of produce, I don't feel like I'm getting all the veggies in that I should be. So I am going to go back to drinking my veggies again. And this is supposed to be like a daily dose, so I don't know. I don't really know how many to mark this down on my in my tracker. So I think I'm just going to kind of mark it down as 1, although I think it's probably more than that. I don't know. I have to look more into that. But anyway, I like the Motivate greens. I feel like they don't taste like greens. The tangerine is my personal favorite, although I feel like more people talk about the peach, but to me, I like the tangerine better. But I do mix it with the burn because I do like having the burn in the morning before I do my workout. It just kind of wakes me up a little bit and just helps me get through it. So instead of taking 2 different drinks, I just mix the 2 together and just add some water. I am drinking more because I like to drink more water with the greens because I feel like it balances out the flavor. Where before I was just doing like maybe 6 ounces of water with the burn. So I did about 8 ounces of water, mixed these 2 together and drank that while I was doing my bike ride. And that was really good. So I have this right here on my counter. That way I don't forget to take it in the morning. I actually put it in front of my burn. That way I have to grab for it first and I remember. So that's a new thing that I'm going to be doing this month to see if I notice a difference. Now for lunch. I have been seeing, I kind of got into like, I think because I was going through TikTok and I searched for, my algorithm is such a mess on TikTok. Like I get the most wide variety, and I think it's there for what, because I wasn't like liking or subscribing to people or following people, whatever you do on TikTok, and I wasn't liking videos, so I was just getting the most rando stuff. And so I was trying to find some ideas for meal prepping and lunches and things like that on there. So I was doing some actual searches. So I followed a ton of people and I was liking a ton of videos. So finally I'm getting some content that I'm actually like interested in. Between that and then like I like the book talk ones because you guys know I read a lot and I get a lot of good ideas for, you know, my to be read list. So I did a bunch of that this weekend too, so that way I could get more of the kind of the algorithm like where I want it. But anyway, in doing so, I ran across, like I was getting video after video after video of this Chick-fil-A hack making like a buffalo chicken salad. We don't have Chick-fil-A here. I don't even know if we have one in Oregon. I feel like we don't. Maybe we do. I don't know, but there's no one near me at all. And it's like using their kale crunch salad, which I kind of deduce from like one other video, or maybe I was just reading from the comments that it's actually a lemon kale salad. But anyways, it's a kale salad with their buffalo sauce and chicken, and they get their grilled chicken. So I'm going to kind of recreate that because I wanted to do a buffalo chicken salad for lunch today, but I was just going to use my romaine lettuce. but I saw all those and I have a kale kit. Now this is the sweet kale kit because it comes with the creamy poppy seed dressing, which I'm just not going to use in this case. I'm just going to use the lettuce, and I won't use the cranberries either because that sounds a little bit weird with the buffalo, but I'm going to use the pepitas if they're separate. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I picked up this particular salad, so I can't remember if of course, the dressing mix and stuff. Usually it's right on top, but this one is way down there. Okay, so the pepitas are mixed in with the cranberries. I just don't think, I'm just going to save it and not do that then. Yeah, I just don't, I may be able to get some of the pepitas out without the cranberries. I may do that. Anyway, so I'm going to use a majority of this salad kit. Probably almost all of it's just the kale and it has kale, green cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and radicchio and broccoli. So I'm going to use almost all of this, the green, so that'd be 0 points. And then I have some grilled chicken. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is 0 points too. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up into bite-sized pieces. And then for the buffalo sauce, from what I could tell, I don't know what kind of buffalo sauce they have, but from what it looked like, it looked a little bit creamier than just like the straight buffalo sauce because it was kind of creamy. It wasn't as runny as this. So I'm going to add a little bit of plain non-fat Greek yogurt to that. I have a little bit of this left over from meal prep yesterday. So I'm just going to mix these together, and it'll be 0 points. Mix this together, and this will be like a 0 point lunch, unless I do get some pepitas in there. And you can do, you know what, I kind of think 1 tablespoon is 0 points, but I'm not sure. When I show you my salad, I'll have, of course, on there the calories, protein, and points on there. I'll see how many pepitas I can get out of there. I'm also sipping on some water. This is the raspberry blackberry water. I've been having a hard time getting my water in. I'm not counting this towards my water goal because I want to force myself to drink regular water. I think I have 30 ounces completed already, which I like to have a little more of that. I like to, when I'm at the office, I like to have 2 of my 30-ounce cups that I leave there at work drink before I come home, and then I drink my 40-ounce one. That's kind of my goal. But anywho, I think I mentioned in a video that my sciatica has been acting up, and I've been trying to like act up and try to make my back kind of go out. And gosh, what? I think I'm going to use a big one. I was going to use my small salad bowl, but I kind of think I'm going to use my big one because, of course, I'm going to have to bend over because I think this is going to be a bigger salad. So I need to take this back to the office. Anyway, my sciatica has been acting up, and I did a lot of housework yesterday. My husband got called into work, and so I was doing a lot of housework, and I think I kind of overdid it because I was trying to get as much done as I could during the time that he was out, just so I could have it all done before he got home and we could have dinner and, you know, just spend the rest of the night. I wanted to have all my laundry done because usually on Sundays I barely have my laundry all done and put away and all that before it's almost time for bed. So I wanted to just have all that done. So I was really running around and rushing around, and I think I really overdid it because I knew my back, that my sciatica was doing this, and I knew I should have just not pushed myself. And I could barely move. I could not sleep last night. It was so bad last night. I couldn't sleep. And then okay, for a second I thought that smelled bad, but it didn't. I was up, just could not get into a good position, and I have a really nice mattress. It just usually sometimes it's just no matter what I do, you know, it just does not help it at all. So anyway, was not a good night. And then I was gonna just stay home. I thought, no, I have a really good desk chair at work. And then I got to work, then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to come home. But then my boss needed me to do a really time sensitive thing, and so I ended up staying, and now it's feeling better. I took some ibuprofen, and I think just with that really good desk chair I have at work, I think it actually was in my favor to stay there at the office. So anyway, if you don't have some good just food only kitchen scissors, highly recommend them. They make great for cutting up like things like chicken. So I'm just cutting that up. I let it cool down because I don't like warm really super, I don't mind if it's warm. I don't like really super hot meat on my salads. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this going, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. What I love about using these containers like this, because I can just shake the heck out of the salad. So I am running out of time, really running out of time. So I'm not going to worry about using any pepitas. I'm just going to save that. Because I just got done prepping my husband's dinner for tonight. So, anyway. So this will be completely 0 points, but I'll still show you a close-up so you can see what the protein and all of that is on here. But as far as points, it is completely 0, which is beautiful. And here is my lunch. I know it's not the most beautiful looking thing, but I tasted that sauce and I am so glad I added that Greek yogurt to it. I think it kind of just tames down the really hot, strong buffalo sauce. Now you guys know I like spicy things, but for those of you who may not like super spicy things, I think putting the Greek yogurt in there really helped. It just, like I said, just really tamed down that buffalo, but it tastes really good. So such a great hack. And if you do have a Chick-fil-A, this is a good hack apparently for really low points and low calorie and high protein. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna make a little burrito bowl. So I have some ground turkey here with some taco seasoning. I have my veggies that I prepped up, and this is 99% fat-free ground turkey. Some protein chips, the loaded taco are one of my favorites, and some just drained and rinsed pinto beans. I'm just going to saute up the veggies, throw the beans and the meat in there, and then what I ended up doing was crunching up the chips and putting them inside my little bowl here. It was so good. I love, love, love these Quest chips. I made the red fruit smoothie this morning. It was one of my favorites. I added in my unsweetened almond milk and then this protein powder. Current situation, forgot my computer at work. We have ourselves a March snowstorm. I have no ice scraper, so we'll see how far I make it. Well, I'm at home, so I made it about halfway down my driveway. I backed up, backing up was fine. Then I started down my driveway and I kind of slid all the way down, and our road is not very well traveled. I think I would have been fine if I would have just been able to get off of our road, but I have a pretty, like a mile down before I get onto a road that is traveled, and so I just did not want to risk it. So, but my computer was at work, so I had to have my husband get in his truck and take me down to get my computer, come home, and start work. So I only ended up starting about 15 minutes late. But anyway, it's about 9:30 now, and I'm thinking I'm hungry. I did have that smoothie. Okay, so here's my avocado egg toast. So I have 2 slices of the Calorie delightful 45 calorie bread. I have 50 grams of avocado spread between 2 of them. I have some of this on top of the avocado, then a little bit on top of the eggs as well, and then some everything but the bagel seasoning. That'll be my breakfast. I have a pretty big project that I'm working on right now, so I'm just going to work through lunch. So I'm going to have this for lunch today. I've never had this before. I can't remember how many points it was. There's a lot less points than I thought it was, but I think it's because it is chicken breast and all the veggies would be 0 because there's corn, black beans. So just going to be the cheese, and I believe there may be some rice in there. I'm not sure, but I will have everything here on the screen, but it is 33 grams of protein. So I think, I'm assuming this goes in the microwave. I don't know. I haven't even looked at anything yet. Yes, microwave. So I'm going to go ahead and cook this, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. Oh, here's everything that's in it. So I guess it'd just be the little bit of cheese and then the brown rice, quinoa, barley mixture. Alrighty, so I took it out of the bowl because the bowl was a little flimsy, considering that, you normally would be eating out of it. But this actually is really good. I tasted it. The sauce is really nice. It's not too spicy. Has quite a bit of flavor. I was really kind of worried because the chicken, you can tell, is completely unseasoned. The chicken was just white as can be, completely unseasoned. You can tell that the sauce doesn't taste oily or anything. So besides this being a, you know, a kind of frozen meal, I mean, it does have really 540 milligrams of sodium. Actually does not seem like a lot. And as you guys know, I don't add a lot of, you know, salt to my food. I mostly do like pepper, red pepper flakes. I do add a little bit of salt, but not like a whole lot. So actually I feel like it's not too bad. So yeah, check these out. Like I said, it's I'll have the points here on the screen. It's 430 calories, which is really good for a lunch, and 33 grams of protein. So I feel like it's pretty balanced. It has a lot of fiber too. Like the fiber on it was 12 grams of fiber. So that's really good. That's like almost half of the fiber, my fiber goal. So yeah, I think overall this is a pretty good meal. Okay guys, it is 5 o'clock and my workday is over. It was over a half hour ago, but I wanted to get some stuff done, and my email looks so good right now, which I love. I am not hungry like at all. Like that lunch kept me so full, and I didn't even eat like all of it. I still have it sitting here because I haven't got up from my desk except for to go to the bathroom. But I ate that at it was like 1 o'clock, I think was about when I had my lunch, and it kept me so full. Like I'm like not hungry at all. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for dinner. I just feel like I don't wanna make anything right now. So I honestly may end up with just like a snack or something. Breakfast, we have the apple cider Catalina Crunch, cherry Chobani yogurt, and some frozen fruit. I'll pop up here what the Catalina Crunch looks like. Okay, I'm gonna have a snack, so I'm gonna have some pickles and snack on some carrots and celery. I didn't bring any hummus or anything, but that's okay. We'll just have some raw veggies. Alrighty, I am really hungry. For some reason today, actually, I think I know the reason. I am so snacky today. Yesterday, I ate such like big, like high calorie, high protein meals. Oh, last night I ended up just eating an apple, and I'll tell you what, these apples right here, what are they called? Here we go. I found these at my Safeway store, and honestly, like I found them because they were like one of the cheapest ones. That's what I usually look for in apples. I'm not super picky with apples, except for I do not like green apples. I don't like the super sour apples, so I do tend to make sure I don't get any green ones. But they had these ones on sale a couple weeks ago for like 99 cents a pound, which was the cheapest ones. And they are pizzazz, and they are so good. So I repurchased them again last week. They were still 99 cents a pound, but honestly, like these are just the best apple. And like I said, normally I don't care. I just don't like, I know some people are partial to like Honeycrisp, or some, you know, like green apples, or, you know, the Golden Delicious apples. But for me, like I said, I normally don't care, but these pizzazz ones are so good, and they're huge. Like most of them were like about this size. So this one's just a little bit smaller, but you can see like look how big this is. So I had an apple last night, and I was just fine. And I know it wasn't a lot of calories, but I think because I like kind of, I don't know how else to call it, like front load my protein kind of throughout the day. So I do eat, if you guys watch me for a while, you'll notice that my heavier calorie and heavier protein meals are from the time I get up in the morning until about lunchtime, and like my afternoon snack, as I usually have one of those strawberry pure protein drinks, like the shakes, in the afternoon. It just really kind of helps me get through the day, and then I'm not drinking like coffee and caffeine and stuff throughout the whole day. So I think because of that, that's why at dinner time, I'm not super hungry. Like I'll eat, my husband's like, that's all you're eating? Like when I eat like half of it, and it's just, I'm just not hungry. And even though I'm only hitting 12 to 1400 calories, which I would love to hit between 14 and 16, which is where, you know, my calories are kind of set, I think because I am getting 130 to 150 milligrams of protein, or grams of protein in the first, between 5 a.m. and, you know, 3 p.m., I'm just not that hungry for dinner. So yeah, I just did not have much of an appetite after that really big lunch. So anyway, I think that's why it was like that. But I am really hungry today, and I think it's because it's almost that time of the month. My body, you know, perimenopause has really messed up my cycle. I see my doctor on March 25th. I'll bring it up to him, but I really just, I mean, there's really obviously nothing that can be done. But I went from having a really solid 28-day cycle on the dot using my tracker, like I always track it, to 55 days when I really started hitting perimenopause around May or June of last year. And it was like a solid, like 45 to 60 days, but 55 pretty much every month, like every, you know, well, not even every month because it's 55 days. So like every cycle was about 55 days. Then December happened, and suddenly now since December, I'm on a 21 day, and it's just on the dot 21 days. So it looks like we're going to be starting again here soon. And I looked at my tracker and it's like 4 days out, which is kind of what my body's feeling like right now. I'm super snacky, feeling a little bit of cramping. It's yeah, all the things. So I'm sure that's why I'm really snacky. So I ate all of those carrots and cucumbers. Why do I keep calling celery cucumbers? Celery. I ate all of that. I ate all the pickles but one, and I had my yogurt bowl. So that's what I had this morning. And I've been drinking a ton of water though. I have been really slacking on the water these last couple of weeks. If you've been watching my weekly updates, I've been talking about that. So I've really stepped up my water game this week, and I've been doing super good. Better today though than any other day, because the last couple days I managed to finish like, you know, 2 of my 30-ounce cups at work. Well, yesterday I worked from home, but I've been trying to do the two 30-ounce ones at work, and then I do my 40-ounce when I get here, so I hit my 100 ounces. But like yesterday, I hit 100 ounces really early in the day, but today I'm already on my third 30-ouncer, and it's only noon, so doing good on water. But just so like snacky, and I'm just so hungry right now. So I think I'm even going to take, since I already ate what I brought for my afternoon snack, which was the carrots and cucumbers and pickles. I do have a yogurt. I still have one yogurt left at work. I think it's good. I have to check that. I'm really bad about taking yogurt. I just like to take yogurts to work and put them in my fridge, and then I do sometimes go bad. So I think I still have a good one in there, but I'm gonna take a Built Bar coconut. I still have a ton of these. I actually have more of these ones. What are these? The peppermint candy cane brownie. These are not my favorite, but the coconut are my favorite. So because it's also most of the time of the month, I'm wanting chocolate. So this will be perfect. So I'll take that for an afternoon snack. I'll drink my water and all that. But for lunch, oh, I forgot my lettuce. My lettuce is over there. I'm gonna make a burger bowl. So my lettuce, I have the ground beef that I meal prepped with just a little bit of the steak seasoning from Kinder's. I'll probably put a little bit more on there of that, but I'm gonna go ahead and heat some of this up. I have my lettuce, I'll chop that up. I'm gonna add some reduced fat sharp cheddar. This is 96% lean, so I'm gonna do a serving of this, which would be 3 points. This is 3 points also for the sharp cheddar. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of fat-free Thousand Island. Can't remember how many points that is. I'm gonna say 2, but you'll see all the total points when I show you my bowl. I'm gonna do some pickle slices. These are the slices, these are the Grillos, which are my favorite. And then we'll do some tomatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that bowl together. I'm gonna put it in my to-go bowl, so it won't be pretty, but y'all are used to that. Because I'm gonna go back and work at my desk. I'm feeling so accomplished today. Things are going, even though my morning did not start off the best, things are going well. I'm getting a lot of work done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the salad together, and then I'm gonna head back to work and eat it. Dinner tonight, I don't know what, I think I'm gonna do chicken fajita salad. So I'll have another salad for dinner tonight, but that sounded really good because I was thinking about that, which means I need to take out my chicken now and start getting that marinated. So I'm gonna do that, and then that'll be my dinner tonight. Here is my burger bowl. So this is the seasoning that I used on the meat when I cooked it. And then I also just sprinkled some on top, because if you don't add like salt and pepper to your salad, you don't know what you're missing. Like I never used to, but whenever I make just even a regular side salad, I add just a little bit of Himalayan pink salt and pepper, and it just so adds to your salad. So I just thought I'd sprinkle some of this on there. This was on sale at Walmart for $1.94 this week. I don't know if it's because it's a seasoning that's going out. Like maybe they're not gonna, maybe this is seasonal. Sometimes they have seasonal ones. Sometimes they discontinue them. But they had like 3 different ones on sale for $1.94. So check out your Walmart, because the Kinder seasonings are the best. But I'm gonna take this to work, shake it up, and we will have a yummy burger bowl for lunch today. Alrighty, I'm gonna have a little afternoon snack. I'm gonna have one of the pure protein strawberry shakes. These ones are the best. And 30 grams? Yes, 30 grams of protein, only 140 calories. I am prepping my dinner. My chicken is just getting ready to go in the air fryer. It's just some plain chicken breast that I have been marinating in a little bit of Italian seasoning or Italian dressing. I just have the Bolt House Italian dressing. I had it marinating in that. I'm also going to sprinkle a little bit of this Kinder's, the taco blend, on top of that. I'm going to do these in the air fryer, so I'll probably do about half of this mixture. This is just what I meal prepped, some green, yellow, orange, and red bell peppers with some onions. So I will spray these with some cooking spray, add on a little bit of taco seasoning, put that in the air fryer. I'll heat up these beans. I have just, I don't know, I probably won't use all of them. I don't know. I'll probably do just about 1/3 of a cup of just plain pinto beans. I'll heat those up. I'll have a bed of lettuce, of course. And then I have some guacamole and some pico de gallo. If I want any kind of creamy thing, I'll just use some plain non-fat Greek yogurt. But I think these two will be plenty. And I'll show you my salad when it's all done. And here is what my bowl looks like. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so good. And I had it again on Thursday night, just so you know, because I am editing this Thursday night, and this is what I had for dinner tonight. So it was a great thing. I used up all those veggies. Wonderful meal. Highly recommend chicken fajita salad. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. If you found this video helpful and gave you some meal ideas, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.